Because there's no filters on this. Where do you still have the old ones in there? Get the old one filters. That should fix it. Should fix it.
Okay, good afternoon, Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour fans. Welcome to the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour live on YouTube. Happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there. We are coming to you live today from ABC North in the Harrisburg area, next to the last regular season event. For those of you listening, I'm on new microphones this week, so if you could let me know in the chat room whether the sound is too high or too low, or you can't hear, or let me know what you hear, please. Joining me in the broadcast booth at the moment, let's see here. Since this person is joining us, I'm definitely scraping the bottom of the barrel to find people. Hello, son.
Thanks.
Hey, I could hear you really clear in these things.
Can you?
Yes, I can.
That's good.
Yes. We are down to the top 5. I am getting the cards handed to me as we speak. We will mention who we got as soon as Matthew wants to introduce them. I can tell you the leader in scratch is plus 423. That's a very big number. This person shot
790 in match play.
796, yes. Yeah, that's not bad.
They got 6 on the fill ball in the first game 6.
Kind of like somebody did in the women's tour yesterday. Got 6 on a fill ball, too.
That's
Mr.
all right.
Swavely, you know you can't sit there. Mr. Swavely, you're going to be in the... Mr. Swavely, your head is in the back of my shot. Boy, I'm seeing some new names in here today. Wow. So once again, for those of you listening in, let me know how this sound is to you. I'm on new microphones today. Let me know what it is like for you. Looking at my sound meter, it doesn't look like it's all that high, but it sounds pretty clear.
Yes.
So today we bowled on Easy Street. Is that what it was?
Yes, I guess.
Yes, it didn't play easy for you.
No, I hit the pocket a lot. I just couldn't carry.
Looks like tournament director Matthew is just about ready. Take it away, Matt.
Okay, bowling fans, it is time for our final regular season singles event. We have one event left next week, but that's a super match play format. So this is our final singles event of the season. Our 5 bowler step ladder 4 games for today. I introduce our 5 finalists here at ABC North Lane. Starting our number 5 seed in scratch from Ephrata, PA, Nicholas
In scratch, your number 5 seed, Nicholas Vanderway.
First match, we'll be taking on our number 4 seed from Bel Air, Maryland, Ryuma
Ryuma
Murphy.
Murphy, your number 4 seed.
Winner of that match will take on our, in match number 2, our number 3 seed from Slovois, PA,
Antonio
Antonio Willer.
Willer, your number 3 seed.
Winner of match number 2 will advance to the semifinal to take on our number 2 seed from Harrisburg, PA, Dylan
Dylan
Zimmerman.
Zimmerman, your number 2 seed. He's home from college.
And the winner of our semifinal will advance to the title match to take on our tournament leader at plus 423 for 8 games from Lebanon, PA, Colby Bennett.
And your number 1 seed, Colby Bennett.
Bowling fans, that's a nice hit for our 5 scratch finalists. Okay, now it is time to introduce our 5 handicap finalists. Our number 5 seed from Boys, PA,
Mila
Mila Mitzkavin.
Mitzkavich is your number 5 seed in handicap.
This match will be taking on our number 4 seed from Lebanon, PA, Rebecca Breidigan.
Rebecca Breidigan, number 4 seed. All-girl first match.
Will advance to match number 2 to take on our number 3 seed from Lebanon, PA,
Toby
Toby Zombro.
Zombro, your number 3 seed. He is the better of the Zombro family bowlers.
2 will advance to the semifinal to take on our number 2 seed from Hummelstown, PA, Tevin
Tevin
Kerr.
Kerr, your number 2 seed.
And the winner of that semifinal match will take on our tournament leader in the title match at plus 223 for 8 games from Cumberland, PA, Brianna Pulaski.
And your number 1. Wait a minute. This has to be a mistake. It says Brianna Pulasic is the number 1 seed. Is that right?
I guess.
Brianna Pulasic is your number 1 seed.
PJBT. Happy Mother's Day to all of our moms out there. Okay? Game number 1.
All right, so let's take a look at our finalists. In scratch, your number 1 seed, Colby Bennett. He qualified 4th at plus 137, went 3-0 in match play, shooting an impressive 796. Got him to plus 423. Your number 2 seed, Dylan Zimmerman. He was qualified 1st after 5 games at plus 259. He went 2-1 in match play to finish at plus 416, so only 7 pins behind Colby. Antonio Willer, your number 3 seed. He was 3rd after qualifying. He went 2-1 in match play to finish at plus 296 to grab the 3 seed. Ryuma Murphy, the number 4 seed, 10th and last, because we took 10 spots after 5 games of qualifying. He went 3-0 to get up to plus 235. And your number 5 seed, Nick Vanderway. He was 2nd after qualifying at plus 176, which means he went 0-3. But he hung on for the 5th spot at plus 194. In the handicap division, Brianna Pulasic is your number 1 seed. She qualified 4th at plus 81. She went 2-1 in match play. Qualified 1st at plus 223. Tevin Kerr, he qualified 1st after qualifying at plus 215. Very impressive set since he was only getting 10 pins of handicap total. So that means he went plus 205 for his 5 games of qualifying. Very impressive. In match play, he went 1-2 to finish at plus 208. Grabbed the 2nd spot. Toby Zombro, he qualified 3rd at plus 82. He went 2-1 to get up to 207 to stay 3rd. Rebecca Breidigan, she qualified 2nd at plus 83. She went, let's see here, she went 2-1 to get up to plus 201 to grab the 4th qualifying spot. Emila Mickiewicz, she qualified 7th at plus 38. She went 2-1 in match play to get up to plus 131. Rebecca Breitingham in this first match will be getting 6 pins of handicap. 6 pins. So there's our top 5 for today. Daniel, Easy Street, how'd you attack it today?
Like a house shot.
Okay.
That's basically what it is. I don't have a lane graph to tell you what it actually looks like, but I believe it's 39 feet and it's walled. I had the pocket a lot today.
I saw.
I got 9 though. But I played in between 3rd and 4th arrow, played around the track, down lane, just it was hard to get the ball to go through the pins for me. I feel like if I made it to match play, I would have scored better because it was a little bit earlier hook. How did you attack Easy Street?
That's a very good question. By not bowling.
That's pretty smart.
Yes, it is.
Should take up on that option, maybe. Golfing. Still raining.
Once I get rid of the tendonitis that has popped up in my hand.
Well, stop hitting the ground with my driver. Hit the ball. I'm sure Isaac had a great time golfing. Shout out to Isaac.
Hi, Isaac.
Pretty sure somebody commented Go Becca that's sitting right next to us.
It's a possibility, unless someone is capturing his name.
Yes. I got a Snapchat from Isaac.
Okay, only fans, time to begin our step ladder finals for today's Mother's Day edition of the PJBT. On the scratch side, in match number 1, we have number 4 seed Ryuma versus number 5 seed Nicholas Vanderweg. Ryuma has elected to start the match, or have Nicholas start the match in lane 17. On the handicap side, number 4 seed Rebecca taking on number 5 seed Amelia Mickiewicz. Rebecca has elected to start the match on lane 18, and she gets the handicap difference of 6. Okay, bowling fans, let's give a nice hand for game 1 finalist.
And here we go with game 1.
Yes, we are off. Looks like Nick will be starting on scratch, and Becca will be starting in handicap. Once again, Becca is getting 6 pins, using 17 through 20 today for the finals. Good start there by Becca. She puts 10 back.
Nick gets the 5 out.
How have you seen Nick's game progress? I mean, you got a chance to bowl with him the first semester at Penn State Berks.
I actually mentioned him to him today that it looked like he got a little bit more rev rate on the ball. And he looks a little bit smoother, not so jerky. And he said he's been working a lot on his game and it seems to be showing.
Amelia strikes. And Ryuma, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, goes 6-10. That's a double. So far, the ladies have put up all strikes. Ryuma makes a spare with a big smile. And the ladies continue. We haven't seen Becca make it to the live stream in quite a while. Good to have her back.
Ryuma.
Whatever that was, yes, that was very clear.
An ad.
Aha. Becca comes in high, leaves the 4-7-10. Vic now up, frame 2. He could take an early 10-pin lead. 4-pin.
Pin goes in front of the 4-pin.
Yes. And Becca doesn't get any. That's a little bit of a mistake for her. She leaves 4 pins out there. Hopefully that will not come back and cost her.
Nick with the spare.
Always try to get as much count as you can. We almost saw that cost a PWBA professional yesterday.
Yeah.
Another strike from Amelia. Nick made his spare, so they're tied after 2. And strike there for Nick. Amelia crosses over, leaves herself the 6-10. Good shot there by Ryuma. That's a double. He takes a 10-pin lead through 3.
Amelia with the spare.
But we moved this tournament along pretty quickly today. It's only 3 o'clock.
I like that.
Yes.
Becca
Ryuma
comes
with a
in
triple. Go ahead.
Becca comes in a little high, leaves a 3-6.
We'll be home in plenty of time for Game of Thrones tonight.
It starts at like 9 o'clock.
That's why I said we'll be home in plenty of time. Becca with the spare.
Nick comes in a little high, also leaves the 3-6.
So once again, our chat is live and operational. Chime in. Any questions, any comments? You want to wish your mom a happy Mother's Day on our live stream? Feel free. If I see their name, if I see it, I will mention it.
Becca goes 10 back.
Also, let me know how the volume is out there, if you would.
And Nick makes his spare. Amelia, good shot, leaves a flat 10. Nick rings a 10 pin.
Amelia does not make her 10. See if Nick can make his. He just barely does. Can you see what equipment they're all throwing?
I believe
usually
Nick
good at
is
that.
throwing a Triton Elite, and Ryuma. I can't see it. I know Becca is throwing a Halo, a Rotogrip Halo. I can't tell what Amelia is throwing. It's kind of just a black ball. And I can't really tell what Ryuma is throwing. It's more like a bluey ball. So, blue hammer. It's not a blue hammer, but
Thank you, Colleen. Amelia converts the 10 pin this time. She finds herself up by 15 at the moment. Actually, 9. Forgot the handicap. Ryuma 2-8-10. Happy Mother's Day, Colleen. Hello, Desmond. I will not wish you a happy Mother's Day.
why not?
I don't know. Ryuma tries to make the 2-8-10 with a backup ball.
Probably got a higher percent chance to do it as long as you hit the 2 pin.
Nick now up. Frame 6. He strikes. That pulls him to within 16. Three 6 for Becca. Solid 9 for Nick. That would have been a big double. That would have cut Ryuma's lead to single digits. Becca made her spare.
Nick whiffs the 9 pin.
Nick.
That's not a college bowler there. Actually, it is. We practice bears all the time and can't make them.
Amelia leaves a 7 pin this time.
Ryuma goes 10 back.
Yes, takes advantage of the miss of the single pin. Malia makes her spare. Carissa says, go Dylan.
Go Dylan.
2-4-5 for Ryuma.
Malia goes 10 back. Ryuma picks up the 2-4-5.
Maybe you want to take pointers on that.
All right.
Becca leaves the 1-4. Saw a professional leave this yesterday.
The everyday 1-4.
Yes.
Nick goes 10 back. If he could double here, it's still not over.
Absolutely. Becca makes the spare, so she finds herself down by 12 after 8. Four pin for Nick.
That looked left all the way.
Again, had another chance to cut into Ryuma's lead. Did not take advantage of it. Becca with the washout. She gave us a look of disgust after she left that. Oh, wraps the head pin around the 10. So with her handicap, she has 158 after 9. Best she could do is 188.
Good shot there
Ryuma
by
with a strike.
Ryuma.
Yes, he's up by 28 going into the 10th, so 1 mark.
Not even.
Yes, he only
Nick
needs...
can only max out at 197. Ryuma already has 175 in the 8th with a strike,
and
and
that'll
he
do it.
doubles. That'll end that match. Ryuma Murphy
Yes,
moves on to face Antonio Willer. Is that right? Yeah.
that is correct.
Malia makes a 10 pin. Becca can max out at 182, so 188 with her handicap. And Malia's already at 175.
Yeah, so she just needs 8 on her first ball here. Actually, 7. Malia's been in the pocket every shot except 1,
That's wide. That came back.
and it came back. All right, so Malia will be moving on to face Toby Zombro, the better of the Zombros. Speaking of I. Ryuma with a 233 to 197 victory over Nick. Hello, Skip.
I gotta try out these new headphones.
Yes.
I guess they're on.
They are on.
Okay.
Yes, blue is on.
They sound a little clearer.
They do. Much better than our other ones.
Now we just gotta get the wireless ones so we can stand anywhere in the building.
I thought about buying them this time.
Stand down behind the foul line, right behind the bowler. Looks like it's going to be Milja Mickiewicz moving on. And Ryuma Murphy. 233 to 197 victory. After today, only one more regular season event. And then it's over.
Yep. As fast as season 20 came, season 20 went.
I'm ready for the break, though.
True.
Maybe a nice long 3-year break.
You're morphing into Travis right in front of our eyes.
All right, on the mat.
Okay, Bowler fans, after tonight's game, we were one of our finals finished in the scratch division, getting a $35 scholarship. He's going to get an award goes to Nicholas Vanderwen.
Nicholas Vanderwen, $35 scholarship today for his 5th place finish.
And our 5th place finisher in the handicap division, getting a $35 scholarship. He's going to get an award goes to
Rebecca Bridegan, $35 for her 5th place finish today.
And all smiles.
You only got 2 of these headsets, correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I could order 2 more.
I was just curious. I wasn't sure what you did there.
I didn't want to order any more just in case if these weren't any good, but they're pretty good. Or I could order 2 wireless ones.
You could.
Yes. So you want to tell us about upcoming events, Skip?
Not really.
Okay.
Now, next Sunday morning, Sunday morning, we are at Leisure Lanes for our 2nd annual 2 a.m. tournament. That is a $40 entry for the handicap division, $50 entry for the scratch division, super match play. All 8 games of qualifying are match play. It is you against the field, so if half the field beats the other half of the field, the top half of the field get match play points.
Yes.
So,
It is not elimination.
nope.
So
What is round 2 for that tournament? I don't remember.
I thought it's more the same.
Okay, I don't remember.
I could be wrong.
But that does check-in will start for that event right around about 1:15. And then 2 a.m. the tournament will begin. Practice starts at 2. The match play. The whole tournament's match play. So match play begins at 2:10 ish. So
Yes.
go on our website to pre-register. We had 71 entries for that tournament last year. So we do expect a pretty sizable crowd again because it is the last tournament and the last major where you can qualify for championship weekend. So 2 participation points up for grabs to get to the 11 needed for championship weekend. And then the weekend after that is the Bracket Survivor Tournament. That is on Sunday. That is Memorial Day weekend. So if you're at 222 Dutch Lanes all night, you don't need to worry about getting home because you should have off work on Monday.
I do.
Just a thought. I might. I haven't decided yet. So, and then 3 weeks from today, championship weekend. Friday night we have the skins match with the Pro Bowlers. Saturday morning at 9 a.m. we have the no tap bowl with the pros, and then 12 and 4:30, or 12:30 and 4 rather, are the adult junior squads, and then the finalists from the adult junior squads combined will bowl against Parker Bone III Saturday night at 8 p.m. in the skins match. And then Sunday, Championship Sunday, the 20th ever. So, $35 entry for that event. We ask that if you are attending, please let us know, and you can go on Facebook, or not on Facebook, on our website rather. I'm all messed up today.
I understand.
Go on our website and take care of that. The sooner we get everybody there and checked in, the sooner we can start the awards presentation ceremony and get you guys bowling. And then, of course, the weekend after championship weekend, Saturday and Sunday is Masters. And then the following Saturday, Sunday is Best. And then the following Saturday and Sunday, or just Saturday rather, is the Fatstacular. So we're almost at the home stretch, just a few more things going on. So
Yes.
it's going to be a busy next 5 weeks.
Yes. Entries for the Fatstacular continue to come in.
As they should.
Yes.
$1,500 first place.
Guaranteed.
Maybe we could get the pizza shop down the street from Leisure to sponsor the 2 a.m. tournament.
That would be nice. We
Spo-
do accept anything
sponsor-
that's going to keep us awake.
Sponsorship is in 2 large cheese pizzas. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the 2 a.m. tournament because I'm going to be wide awake.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to be going through the normal workday routine. So
Yes, that was one of our better ideas, Skip, yours and mine.
it's nice having a whole entire bowling center to yourself.
Yes, there's not too many open at that time of the night. Well, that will accommodate us. On a mat.
All right, we are ready to go with match number 2.
Looks like Toby's getting 23 pins. He will be starting, and Antonio will be starting. Five pin for Toby.
I know. They told me it's supposed to cycle as soon as somebody.
Pocket 7-10 for Antonio. Not the way you want to start, but if you have to leave it, better to leave it in the first than in the 10th. Toby makes his spare. Little break on the handicap side. We can't get lane 20 to go to next game. And now we're just going to reset it all together. Ryuma struck in the first, strikes in the second. Takes an early 21-pin lead.
So I see Pennsylvania is passing a law that if someone is shorter than 4'9", they have to sit in a booster seat. Does that mean adults also?
It's a possibility.
And if you're under 13, you're in the back seat.
Yeah.
Danny, you're in the back seat.
Yes. Government gets more and more ridiculous by the day.
There we go. Now, I think we're just about here in business.
Antonio struck in the second. 2-pin in the third.
Having a little bit of issues over there on that lane 17, getting the ball to turn over a little bit. 7-10 there in the first frame. That one came in a tad light. Strike there for Amelia. Good start there for her. Toby with a 9 spare.
Spare for Antonio in the third. Three, 6-10 for Amelia. Lots of Toby Zombro supporters here on the live stream. Strike in the second for Toby. Toby's a left-hander, which means his father is teaching him well. Right, Papa Z? Papa Z is standing right next to us. You're teaching your son well because he's left-handed. Yes.
Ryuma up now for his spare. He will maintain a little bit of a lead. Toby just misses his 2-pin. $71 for Toby in the third frame with his handicap. Amelia up now for her third frame. Strike there for Amelia.
Did you bring it up on your phone? I'm just curious. I was just curious. Just curious to see. Just curious.
Double for Amelia. Antonio with a 9 spare on 18. Now he's over to lane 17 for his 5th frame. Much better shot there in the left lane for Antonio. Toby up now on 20. Good looking shot there. Leaves a 7 pin.
I just wanted to make sure that what I'm seeing is not what's going out. What's going out, that's not.
It's weird though why ours is lagging and this one is connected straight up.
Spare there for Toby. 3 pin for Ryuma. The winner of this scratch match will face Dylan Zimmerman. The handicap winner will take on Tevin Kerr.
With 40 people watching, I figured it can't be terrible. They're watching.
Spare for Murphy. And another 7 pin for Toby. Back-to-back 7s there for him. 10 pin for Ryuma. .28 pin lead for Murphy through 5 frames. Over on the scratch side. Strike there for Amelia. That's essentially a tie match right now also. Toby getting 23 pins handicap. One pin lead for Amelia through 5 frames.
Yeah, I'm the only one with AT&T. I wonder if it's AT&T. Because I'm the only one who's blurry. He's got it clear.
Or it could be your
Could be my own. Yeah, both could. Just curious.
And that's a 4-bagger for Amelia Mickiewicz. Toby's got a little bit of work to do. Antonio working on a double himself. Buries a 9 pin. That's 3 straight 7 pins for Toby. Such a dreary day outside. It's still pouring out there. Everybody go to the gas station and buy some gas because you're going to have to mow the yard 3 times this week. Unless you have one of the old school pushers with the blade on it, so.
I have electric.
Even better. I want one of those. Did you see those new automatic lawnmowers?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I need. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock in the morning, the thing fires up.
You're not gonna have any grass anyway with your seeds. Your seeds have probably washed away. Flat 10 for Melia. How do we get the correct pronunciation of her name?
Amelia.
Melia.
Good spare there for her. Antonio back on the board.
Yes, he's trailing by 7 after 8 frames. Both bowlers are on a strike. So he could take a 3-pin lead with a strike here in the 9th. Malia. Thank you for the phonetics there. Kind of like the 80s song, Alia.
Toby here now pretty much needs to start doubling.
That's a double for Antonio. He takes a 3-pin lead. But Ryuma could retake the lead with a strike here in the 9th. And if he were to strike in the 9th and double in the 10th, he will shut out Antonio.
Big strike there for Ryuma. It's going to set up his 10th.
So if this were no tap, man, Toby would be doing great.
A double here for Ryuma would shut the door.
There's one.
Anything less than a strike here, he gives Antonio a chance. Another strike there for Toby. Much better shot.
Oh. Ryuma rings a 10-pin. Looked like from my angle, he got that ball out just a little bit, changed the angle. 6 goes around the 10, and now Antonio can come up, double, and win.
All right, the door is open.
Yes, he would need double and 7. She almost made that spare. It looked like the ball hit the pin as it was coming across the deck. So that actually opens up the door for Toby.
Ooh, got that in just a hair left off the hand.
Yes. And with Malia not striking there, she can now not shut out Toby. Toby could shoot 218 if he were to strike out in the 10th with the handicap. And the best Malia could do is 217. And Toby's been around the pocket the entire match. Just hasn't gotten many breaks.
It's 23 pins, correct?
Yes. So my addition's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, the match is over.
Yes, the match is over. What do I know? I'm only an accountant.
I was sitting here trying to figure out your
Yes.
just everything you said.
Nah,
there,
my
and
math
just-
was wrong.
That's okay.
My math was wrong. You know, us accountants, we do things by computers.
Yeah. As long as you're not giving anybody a refund of like $20,000, surely you get 20 bucks.
Just myself.
Too many zeros.
Yeah, what I was looking at was the total score after he shot the strike in the ninth had 135. So it already put his strike in there. That's what confused me.
Did you get this water from the bar?
I did. So Toby threw an excellent game there. He will be in the 170s scratch with nothing less than a 9 count. Just missed a couple of those spares. He should be very happy about his bowling today. All right, so that will do it for game 2. Ryuma with a 223-193 victory over Antonio. And Malia with a 217-196 victory over Toby. Down to Matt. Antonio Willer, 4th place finisher today. Toby Zombro, 4th place finisher in the handicap division. All right, so when we have a break in the action, let's talk about the Fetstacular coming up Saturday, June the 22nd, 10 a.m. start time at East Lincoln Lanes, right outside of York, Pennsylvania. Scratch tournament open to any bowler that was born on or after August the 1st of 1997. It is an $85 entry fee. First place is a guaranteed $1,500. So that means if only 10 people were to show up and bowl that day, which there will be more, there already is more, but if had only 10 arrived, first place would still be getting $1,500. For $85, that is well worth it. Check-in will begin at 9 a.m. that day. The pattern will not be announced until the day of the tournament, but there will be a practice session Friday night. If you're interested in coming to bowl on the pattern, you will not see the pattern, but you'll be able to bowl on the pattern Friday night at East Lincoln from 7 o'clock till 10 o'clock for $15. You can bowl up to that entire 3 hours for just $15. If you're going to come bowl in the tournament, I would highly recommend that you do come out to the practice session. The pattern will be difficult. It is less than 2-to-1 ratio. And it is my own creation with the help of Mr. Tom Hankey, and my kid chipped in a little bit. I did make some changes to it from the last time me and my kid worked on it, so he does not know the final product. And I may make some changes again.
Just make your pattern 60 feet.
I will not make my pattern 60 feet. My pattern has a shape to it. You could imagine what that shape is. If I go with the pattern that I have now, it's 1.95 to 1. So, flat.
So it could be the flat-tacular.
Yes, it could be. So I would highly recommend, if you want to bowl in it, to get your entries in sooner rather than later. I am only taking 64 people to fill the field. You could contact me through the PJBT website. You could contact me through my own Facebook page. You could contact me through my email address, jasonalthouse@yahoo.com. You could pay via check. You could pay via cash. You could pay via money order. You could pay via PayPal. On the map. You didn't win any.
Nothing.
That wasn't a whole lot of 20s.
That was a whole lot of nothing.
Yes. All right, on to the semifinals. Just to wrap this up really quickly, if you want to check out my event page on Facebook, 11 pins for Malia. If you want to check out my event page for the tournament, you could spell it PHATTS ACULAR, Fadstacular. All right. Number 2 seed, Tevin Kerr, starts the match. Number 2 seed, Dylan Zimmerman, starts his match. Tevin leaves a 10 pin, Dylan leaves a 7 pin. Tevin does not make his spare. Malia is getting 11 pins. Got to remember that because that number's not up there. Dylan makes his spare. Dylan just came back, completing his second year at McKendree. Just got back into town either Thursday or Friday. Malia picks up right where she left off. And so does Ryuma. Once again, our message board is live and operational, so you want to chime in, leave a comment, ask a question. If you want to just wish Mom a happy Mother's Day, feel free to type it. I wish Peaches a happy Mother's Day for 4 years from now. Just in case if I forget to say it in 4 years. Her response was, "You think 4 years is accurate?"
Well, could be a year from now, could be 2 years from now, who knows?
Yes.
I'm sure there'll be a young Skip Moyer running around here shortly.
Oh, man.
Oh, the things that young one will say. He will not be.
Not politically correct, that's for sure. I'm looking forward to that.
My child might get a few dirty looks. Yep, just like his pop.
Tevin with the strike in the second. Malia, she's spared in the second. Ryuma with a double. Dylan left a 6 pin. Waiting in the wings, number 1 seeds Colby Bennett and Brianna Pulasic. Tevin comes in high in the third, leaves a 3-6-10. Zimmerman gets the 5 out. Tevin chops his spare. Tevin will probably be down at East Lincoln, speaking of, this Friday night for the Friday Night Fights tournament. He bowled there a couple weeks ago and came in second, and that is an adult tournament. Ando, does your new PJBT jersey have my logo on it? Ryuma with the 4-pin. Malia with a strike. Ryuma misses the 4-pin. We have to get a logo for you now, Skip.
I could think something up. Amelia off to a good start again this match. Strike spare double. She takes the early lead. You looking for something to write on?
I was.
Just on the back, just here. All the cards come with me anyway.
It's
Dylan Zimmerman up now on a strike. Give him a double.
as long as it goes around in that something in that realm. Ando, why did you not get my logo on your PJBT jersey? Is your PJBT jersey an EFX jersey? Tevin chops another spare, so he's not off to a very good start. Hello, Alyssa. How are you today?
Zimmerman looking for a three-bagger. You could tell this is Dylan's home house because he always bowls good here. Always.
Yes. Well, thank you, Alyssa. I miss you too. I miss your desserts as well.
Ryuma comes up high, leaves the modified Big Four.
At least this is makeable. Easier. When are we going to be seeing you again, Alyssa?
Another strike for Amelia.
We got some Dylan fans in the chat room right now.
Amelia looking for 4 in a row. Solid 10.
Gotcha, Ando. Well, so the next time you ready to get a jersey, you'll have to order it through EFX here with us. And you can get my logo on the jersey for free. All you have to do is ask for it. If you don't know what my logo looks like, wait till the end of our telecast. It will be put up. You can get it in any color you want. Just the look has to be what it looks like. Another Dylan supporter in the chat room.
If I was as good as him, I'd have a lot of supporters too.
Yes. Malia missed her 10 pin. Tevin with a double.
Tevin averaged 225 today.
Not bad at all.
He's not going to make it in the handicap division too much longer.
No, we'll be no. In fact, it's a good thing we're coming to the end of this season, or else he might be forced up into the scratch division soon. But Tevin definitely will. He actually asked me today whether he should bowl scratch next week. I told him yes.
Is he bowling the 2 a.m. event?
He said he was.
He should bowl scratch. Might be a good chance to get his feet wet.
It's a very good idea.
And he just missed his 10 pin.
Yes, except he better learn how to flatten his spare ball out.
That's not good if you got to flatten out a spare ball.
Yes.
Is he throwing plastic or is it?
I have no idea. Dylan makes his 7 pin. He has about a 45 pin lead on Ryuma. Malia with about a 50, well, let's see here. Let's wait till she shoots this split. She's going for the 2. So she has a 45 pin lead of her own.
Ryuma makes his spare.
I do like Malia's bowling style. Just need to make one little change in her game. The old thumb down on the left hand. When I tell people that, they look at me like I'm crazy. I've had some people look at me and go, "You do realize I'm a right-handed bowler, right?"
That's not the point.
A lot more power on the ball if you turn that left hand down. Well, Tevin could still strike out for 191, so this match isn't quite over yet. But he's definitely going to need this one in the ninth. And he gets it. I saw Tevin earlier this week. He was taking in a Hershey Bear playoff game. They were sitting in the cheap seats, way up high.
Ruma gets all 3 here in the 10th, that's pretty much just going to make Dylan have to get count, so that match pretty much over. And I believe it will be here momentarily. Open frame for Amelia. Amelia was plus 11, so she has 174 in the 9th. She needs a mark and count.
And the match just turned. So, count here is important. She's going to want to get at least 3 of these. 3 of these is going to force Tevin to double.
And she will get 3.
Yeah, so she's... Matt, it is 11 pins, you said, right?
Yeah, it's 11.
It's 11. All right, so Malia's got 182, so that means Tevin is going to double. Needs 2 strikes and 2 pins.
Oh, good shot there and does not get it.
Flat 10.
Dylan Zimmerman in the scratch side will be moving on to face Colby Bennett, and it will be Amelia Mitskavich against Brianna Pulasic in the handicap division. Another good showing for Tevin, another cash spot this week.
Yes. Malia with a 182 to 170 victory over Tevin. Well, I think you got to feel a little disappointed if you're Tevin. He missed 4 makeables that game.
Semi-final matches for today's tournament. Finishing in third in the scratch division, getting a $60 scholarship. Certificate and award goes to
Ryuma Murphy, 3rd place today. Thank you, Alyssa. Are you going to make it to the 2 a.m. tournament? Tevin Kerr, your 3rd place finisher in the handicap division. I could hear that in my mic, in my headset. All right, on to the title match we go. I will be right back.
All right, and we are off and running for our title matches. Colby Bennett and Milja Mickiewicz will be starting our matches. Brianna Palasic receiving 30 pins handicap. Colby starts off, comes up high, leaves the 4-6-7. Milja up now for her first frame. Four seven for Milja. Colby cleans up two. Dylan up now on the right lane. And a spare for Milja. Colby Bennett, a multi-time winner this year. He has multiple titles this season. Dylan has one title, looking for his second. And both Brianna and Milja looking for their first PJBT titles. Dylan starts off. Good shot there for him. That's a strike. 6 pin for Brianna. Yep, blue light. Don't touch anything. Just leave it the way it is. Just talk.
Okay, hello there. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hello everybody. Hello. How's it going?
Brianna opened her first frame. Much better shot there the second frame. Gets the strike.
Title matches for today's event.
Dylan Zimmerman up now on lane 17, looking for a double.
Want to thank everybody from Brunswick for sponsoring today's event. Ooh, Messenger 10 there for Dylan Zimmerman. Don't forget to join us next week. Next week, a unique event. Our 2 a.m. tournament is our final regular season event and major number 10 next week. We'll be live streaming Sunday morning, early in the morning. Josh, you can drink your coffee and watch some bowling.
Not a bad idea. Tentatively, it's not supposed to rain. So that's very important. Good looking shot there for Milja. Leaves just the 10 pin. Colby up now. He struck on the right lane, looking for a double. Good shot there for him.
Good adjustment after the split in the first frame of the title match for Colby. Milja Mickiewicz looking to try to walk the ladder as she started as the number 5 seed in today's step ladder.
She misses her 10 pin.
48 in the third.
Brianna up now. She missed the 6 pin over here on this lane last time, looking to throw a little bit better shot. This one does look a little better. Oh, she gets a little bit of help.
Wow, almost a pocket 7-9 there. Fortunate to trip out the 9 and just leave the 7. Meanwhile, Dylan Zimmerman gets his third strike. Start the match.
Spare there for Brianna.
And there's another strike for Brianna on the left lane. Second one of the match. She maintains about a 30-pin lead early in the match with her handicap. And Dylan Zimmerman, looking for 4 in a row, comes up a little bit high, leaving the 4 pin.
Seven pin for Milja. Dylan makes his 4-pin.
And Amelia Mickiewicz makes her spare. With a double here, Colby can even up the match.
Ooh, that should have been a 3-bagger.
Good shot. Just leaves a 7. Amelia lets that one get outside a target. Misses the head pin to the right, leaving the 1-2-4. She'll look to convert that spare. She knew it out of her hand that was a little bit wide a target. Colby covers a spare. And a good spare there from Amelia.
Much better shot. Colby now over on the left lane. Pretty much a pretty close match here. He leaves the 10-pin. Brianna leaving the 9-pin.
Brianna missed her target a little bit to the left, crossing over. Fortunate to just leave something that's very makeable.
About a 20-pin lead early for Dylan over on the scratch side. And Brianna with a little bit of a lead of her own.
Making sure that ball finished and got the extra coat of paint on the 9-pin. Good spare. Colby also picks up his spare. Once again, bowlers and bowling fans, you're watching our title match for today's PJBT Mother's Day singles event at ABC North Lanes in Harrisburg. Want to wish all our mothers out there happy Mother's Day today. Hard to believe we have just one regular season event remaining, and then our postseason begins with the bracket tournament, our invitational championship, and events surrounding the Pro Bowlers in the first week of June. We have the Masters tournament the following week, and we have Best. And then we are all set up for the off season. And our bowlers, many of them which will be going to Junior Gold 2019 in Detroit. Amelia crosses over, leaves the 9-pin. Okay, Dylan Zimmerman can take a 30-some pin lead here with a strike. And a great shot. So, a 32-pin lead at the moment for Dylan Zimmerman. Amelia picks up her spare. At the moment, Amelia trails Scratch by 4 pins, but with the handicap, she trails by 34. 34 right now, the difference. Good shot there for Colby.
Strike there for Amelia. Much better shot there for her. 114 in the 7th for her. Brianna up now, looking to maintain her lead. That one gets a little bit away from her. 1, 3, 9, 10 for her. A little bit of a tough spare, but makeable. Colby leaves the 8-pin.
Looks like that was just a tug for her on that shot.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Just missed her target left. A little bit of a hard spare here, but makeable. Right like that.
She's able to convert, and Colby leaves the 8-pin, but he spares. So max score for Colby Bennett at the moment is 227. Dylan Zimmerman still on a 279 pace. So Dylan certainly with the lead in the match on the scratch side. Meanwhile, on the handicap side, Brianna misses left again. She consistently pulled that one left again, but once again leaves a makeable spare.
A lot less uglier there on her cleanup.
Yep.
Dylan up now looking for his second three-bagger of the match.
Ooh, good
Comes
shot.
comes in just a hair light.
Good shot, leaving the 10 pin. And Brianna is able to convert. Big shot here from Amelia Mickiewicz as she looks to put up her first double of the match.
And she'll get it.
Wow. That ball looked a little bit right of target. However, it had enough control to finish.
Hit him thin, watch him spin.
Big shot there for her. Now she'll go for the triple. Big shot here as she can max out a 224 scratch. Brianna Pulasic can max out a 202 scratch with the handicap that puts us very close. And she gets it. 3 in a row for Amelia Mickiewicz. Okay, Brianna steps up quickly. Makes a better shot. Gets a strike. So the stage is set for the 10th frame for the handicap side. Brianna Pulasic needs a double to shut her opponent, Amelia Mickiewicz, out. Double shuts her out. Meanwhile, on the scratch side, Dylan Zimmerman leaves a 10 pin.
And she gets the first.
Gets the first one by tripping the 4 into the 9. She will need one more strike to take home the title.
If she doesn't strike here, though, she would still force Amelia to double in the 10th.
That is correct. Here's a shot. She leaves the 4 pin, so that will leave the door open. On the
Spare there for Zimmerman.
Yep, Dylan makes a spare. Now he can max out at 247. Colby Bennett only 227. So Colby will need to get a double here to put some pressure on Dylan. Back on the handicap side, Brianna Pulasic makes her spare and will finish out. So 191 scratch, 221 with handicap.
Needs
Now,
a double and 8.
double and 8 for Amelia to win. Anything less, and the title goes to Brianna. First shot in the 10th. She
Ooh.
leaves a 10 pin, and Brianna
Great shot.
Pulasic will be our champion on the handicap side.
Great shot.
Switch our attention over to scratch. Colby Bennett got the first one in the 8th. He'll look to take one in the 9th. Oh, he let that one get wide, leaving the 2 pin. So that will leave the door open for Dylan Zimmerman. Okay, back to PA.
Amelia makes her spare. Strike here gives her 203.
2 really good matches here, Skip.
Absolutely.
Hello, Nicole. Happy Mother's Day. Looks like Dylan is just looking for one mark here in 2 frames.
Yeah, back-to-back marks here pretty much. That'll shut the door.
I think the door just got shut.
Yep.
He would need 6 pins on 2 shots. Actually, no. Yes. The best Colby could do is 207. Dylan right now is at 197. So yeah, 6 spins on 2 shots.
And that'll do it.
Yes. Well, I would have had to say before the tournament he would have been the favorite to win.
Mm-hmm.
Going to the cemetery.
Good day, though, for Colby. He will be a force to be reckoned with next season. Assuming he bowls a full-time schedule on the PJBT Tour next year, I would say he will be the favorite to take home Player of the Year.
$247 for Dylan Zimmerman. And 197 for Colby.
Looks like Colby just had a couple carry issues that game. Bunch of 9 counts. All right, so we'll give out the awards for the champions, and then we will have post-match interviews. Good bowling today, Maria. Very good. Colby Bennett, second place finisher today, scratch division. Leah Miscavige, second place today in the handicap division. Dylan Zimmerman, your champion today in the scratch division. Not sure if this is his first title of the year. If it is, he's now qualified for championship weekend. Brianna Palasic, your champion in the handicap division. I'm pretty sure this is her first career title. All right, we'll get some pictures taken, and I will set up the camera for some post-match interviews. Stay with us. Zoom it out, definitely. cameras ready. Get your cameras ready. Dylan, you're going to be first then.
Ready for me?
I'm ready for you. See, we got these new microphones this week just for you because we knew you were going to win.
You know I have little ears or something?
Yeah. We are here with our Scratch Division champion, wearing the same shirt. That was planned.
the only
Dylan
reason.
Zimmerman. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just back from your sophomore season at McKendree. Figured you would be here today. This is your home bowling center.
I thought I'd stop by.
Sure, sure. And geez, what a surprise. Victorious. This is title number
15.
15. Wow. So, I would assume this pattern's a little bit easier than what you were bowling on this year.
Yeah, I think the title kind of implies.
How did you attack it today?
Well, throughout qualifying, the first 5 games of qualifying, I had a really good luck with the Rude Dude. Just getting around.
You still got that ball.
It's not going anywhere. I got around the side of it, and it really gave me a really good look. I had a lot of room. And then match play, I had a few issues. I ran into some carry issues around Game 6 and middle of Game 7, so I switched to a high road. And then I was just trying out different things on the practice lane. I got over to the finals pair and had a really good look with the fused and just rode it the rest of the way.
So, one of the things that I've always heard about bowling at McKendree is they have really difficult practice sessions out there. Why don't you tell the listeners out there what a typical practice session at McKendree is like?
I mean, it's day to day. We have a lot of different things we try. We never bowl on a house shot. It's always a sports shot, so it's something new every day. It really helps us just broaden our games to the best they can be with not to mention the best coaching that you can get just about anywhere.
Yes.
So basically, it's all just you got to come in with the work ethic and you got to bust your butt, and
Yes.
that's how you get better.
I heard that they do some kind of drill where, like, you have to do something like 5 times, and it's like next to impossible even to get to 2. Like you have to do all this stuff like right in a row. Like you have to make like 5 straight 310s, or that's some weird difficult drill that I've heard about.
I'm not sure. We do work a lot with Specto, so we set it up so that it says like what board we hit, and we have to get within like 2/10 of a board. But I mean, we can't set up spares like we do here, so it's always a little more challenging practicing spares with the method we have. But yeah, we just have everything. Sometimes we challenge ourselves. We play some games, just mess around a bit, just trying to work on our game, hitting marks, making spares.
So you're coached by a coach from Team USA, and I know his wife is the women's coach, but I'm sure she probably helps you guys too from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, they're always there. Shannon's always practicing. She's happy to practice with us. And then there's also the now reigning coach of the year, Dennis Knepper.
Okay.
And I mean, with that 3-coach combination, it's hard to think that anywhere else you can get something better.
Yes. And how many men's teams do they have out there?
We go up to 3,
Okay.
8-man roster per team.
And you were primarily on the...
Varsity team.
Excellent. Excellent. Very good. As you should be.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm sure all you just tell them, I'm a friend of the fat guy, and that gets you right on.
I hand him the business card.
That's right. That's right. It doesn't matter if you average 160 or 260. You're a friend of the fats. That's really all that matters. Who do you want to thank for today's title?
I just got to thank everybody. I'm looking at the comments right now, and I see my name a lot.
Yes.
So just thank everybody that supported me today. And of course, just thank all the coaches out of McKendree for everything they've done for my game, and all of my teammates for supporting me, and of course my parents who are here right now, and especially my mom on Mother's Day. It was really nice to get the win for her.
And now we'll see you at championship weekend for sure.
We will.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner today in the scratch division, taking home the first place prize, Mr. Dylan Zimmerman. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Come on, Mom and Dad, get your cameras ready. I figured for sure the cameras would be rolling right about now. I know you've been waiting for this for a long time.
Yes, I have.
Yes, you've told me before that you cannot wait to be interviewed
Yeah.
after a tournament victory. And I got to tell you, you shot 191. This is Brianna Pulasic, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, the handicap division winner today, the
Thank
top
you.
seed. I can't believe they are not recording this.
I'm kind of shocked too.
I know. You'll have to go home and watch it on TV and record it.
Yeah.
So, 191 in the finals. One open, I believe, was in the first frame.
Yeah.
Did you know you needed to basically double in the 10th to shut your opponent out or not?
No.
No. Okay. You needed to double in the 10th to
Ah.
shut your opponent out. Once you didn't, she needed to double in 8 if she wanted any chance to, well, she would have needed to double in 8 to beat you. So how did you attack Easy Street today?
I just kind of threw it down 10. I threw my not my show off. I'm smart. I threw my Savage down 10, and it kind of worked all day.
Well, that's good. That's good. I know you've improved a lot very recently.
Thank you.
Who was that gave you some really good advice that has helped?
You. First
Oh.
off, you.
Oh, why? What do you know?
Yeah.
So I guess I'll take a little credit for your tournament victory here.
Just a little.
Just a little. Just a little. So how was it winning for Mom on Mother's Day today?
It was pretty good. I liked
Was it?
Yeah.
Who do you want to give a shout out to?
My parents and my brother for dragging me to all these competitions even when they really didn't want to.
Which is a lot.
Yeah. My coaches, Vicky, you for giving me all the advice, like spares. Danny Wiseman and Chuck Rosano for their league. It really helped me this fall.
Yes.
Gus for drilling my balls, and that's about it.
That's some very high-profile names you have there. Boy, you got some really good people helping you out there. I'm not even close to the top of that list. So how far of a drive was it? This is dedication, ladies and gentlemen. How far of a drive was it for you today?
2.5 hours?
2.5 hours, and that's sometimes one of your closer rides.
Yeah.
Where in Maryland do you guys live?
Cumberland.
Cumberland, Maryland. That's pretty far.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you get ready to go home now
Okay.
because you got school tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies, this is your first
Yeah.
tournament title, so now you're eligible for championship weekend, which you already were for participation points, but now you're officially there.
Yay.
Yay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your handicap winner taking home the $200 first place scholarship, Brianna Pulasic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I still can't believe they didn't record this. Oh. All right, Matthew.
Hello there, PA Fats.
These are pretty good microphones.
Yeah, these microphones seem to work pretty good.
Yes, they
Hopefully
do.
everybody hears us good.
Oh, I asked. They said they
Go ahead.
They did.
Somebody's going to insert the joke. They don't need to hear me. I know. They hear me good without a microphone. Yeah, I know.
So why don't you tell us what's coming up very quickly the next couple weeks?
Okay, so next weekend, make sure I have everybody on board with it is the last major of the regular season, major number 10. It is our 2 a.m. super match play tournament, very popular last year when we started it, this year the second annual event. It starts at 2 a.m. at Leisure Lanes in Lancaster, so that's Saturday night into Sunday. Starts at 2 a.m. We will have extra payouts. We'll have top girl payouts for a major. Have all of it going on in a unique format where you're bowling against everybody in the field for bonus pins. So it is a very different format for scoring, for sure. So don't miss it next week. The Super Match Play event, 2 a.m. Sunday, May the 19th, will be at Leisure Lanes in Lancaster. Then the following Sunday, we'll have our bracket tournament for everybody who's qualified through the brackets. Make sure you check on Facebook. We have the bracket stuff posted there for Sunday, May the 26th. And then we have championship weekend, May 31, June 1, and June 2nd. Okay? Just a reminder, everybody who comes out Friday night, if your youth bowler has bowled in one PJBT all year, they're automatically going to get a scholarship just for coming Friday night for our 20th anniversary celebration. So make sure you come out for that. We have our Pro-Am no-tap bowl with the pros. We have youth and adult divisions for that. We have our adult junior on Saturday afternoon, and then we have our championship tournament on Sunday. I do want to mention real quick with the championship tournament Sunday, we just started to contact everybody. We have a 144 bowler field being invited, so please check your Facebook and your Messenger this week. Probably be posting that tonight of the bowlers who have qualified. We need everybody to say yes, and then we need everybody to go online and pay $40 so that we have get that all out of the way so we're all set for Sunday, June the 2nd.
Yes,
okay?
we definitely want people to prepay for Championship Sunday. Actually, prepay for as much of the weekend as you can. But the quicker we get started Championship Sunday, because we do have a pretty extensive awards presentation first, that usually takes half an hour to 40 minutes or so.
Correct. Yep, we have all of our awards for the season. And then we have our bowler introductions. Yes. We may have a couple of extra twists for our 20th anniversary. So make sure you come out. And don't forget the next week after that, we have the Masters tournament. And the weekend after that, Father's Day weekend, we have the Best tournament. So lots of exciting bowling to go on to finish up our 20th season in the next couple weeks. So,
all right, let's wrap this up.
Okay, sounds good. We'll see everybody with your coffee next Sunday morning with live streaming finals in the morning on Sunday next week.
Once again, from all of us here at the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour, to all you moms out there, have a happy Mother's Day. Say goodbye, Matthew.
Goodbye.